I like the less is more approach when it comes to dialogue with this film. The film could have easily have failed because of this with the wrong casting, but you have two actors seemingly at ease with sparse dialogue, and the body gestures and looks that they give each other is a bit of a masterclass for actors to watch. So I can really recommend the film. I guess there must have been some sort of workshopping.
There was. I loved the challenge of finding exactly the right words for people who don't speak much. There's a scene where they are visiting sort of the archenemy, Blanche Weeboy's house. They're seeking to bring their grandson home, save their grandson from these dangerous people and bring him home. And Diane has succeeded in getting the child into her arms in this kitchen and starts to back toward the door with the child. And Kevin turns and looks at her, and he almost does a double take, seeing what's going on with her. And they proceed to have a conversation, negotiation about her putting the child down without ever speaking. And he is glancing at her, and it's just with their eyes. A lot of the sort of unspoken conversations were outlined in the script. But then I also did get some rehearsal time with Kevin and Diane, and I was really surprised. Kevin is such a mammoth movie star, and a lot of actors that work primarily in film do not love the rehearsal process. Kevin really loves rehearsal, and Diane, like her bones are in theater. So she loves rehearsal. The challenge with independent films like this, when you don't have a lot of time to carve out time for rehearsal, and I had a week with the two of them. Part of that was I wanted to sort of work on the intimacy between them. I taped out the measurements of the set that would be their kitchen, just because I wanted them to feel like they understood that space in their sleep, that they would be as familiar with the kitchen as they were with each other.
Two very established actors. So what are some of the notes that you're giving them around this lack of dialogue and the way that they approach it?
It's subtle stuff. Who's driving which part of which scenes. Much more about blocking and figuring out the physical space that they were in. We didn't want to do the same scene over and over.